If you've just bought or are about to buy a Nintendo Switch or a Nintendo Switch Lite, or you've bought a Nintendo Switch or a Switch Lite for someone for Christmas or a birthday, and you're wondering what can go with it, then this is the video for you. Today in the video, I'm going to be breaking down the 5 must-have starter accessories that you need for your Nintendo Switch. Hello and welcome to Console and Tech Accessories, and as we said in the introduction, today I'm going to be looking at 5 different accessories. Okay, so this video is for people who have just got their Switch and they need to know about the first accessories to get. If you've already got your Switch and your Switch Lite, you've had it for a while and you've been dabbling in accessories, there might not be anything new in here for you. So for things like if you've bought one of them for Christmas and you're thinking, do I need to get them anything else as well? This is the video for you. Okay, so we're going to be looking at 5. Number 1 on that list is probably the most underrated accessory I think you can get for the Switch, and that is a memory card. The Switch and the Switch Lite internal memory is 32 gig. Okay, put that into perspective. If you're going to buy Zelda Breath of the Wild, that is nearly 14 gig. So it's nearly a third of your gigabyte gone straight away. So can you imagine giving someone a Switch at Christmas and they open it up and they think brilliant, and they've got a little bit of money from people to buy some games, and they can only fit 3 or 4 games on. The Switch library is huge and you're going to need a memory card. So with the Switch, the memory card, it pops in the bottom there and it takes micro SDs. With the Switch Lite, it's down there, and again it's micro SD. You only have 1 micro SD per Switch. You can have different ones, too much of a faff, just have 1 per Switch, it's much easier. So here I've got 128 gig and I've got a 64 gig. Now there are loads of different types and loads of different makes. I'll link down below where you get all of these accessories. I'm going to point to the ones that the memory cards that I use, and these are the SanDisk Ultra. Okay, so that's the 128 gig, and really it's dependent on your budget of which one you get. Obviously, the bigger the gigabytes, the more games you'll be able to fit on. So you're looking at around 32 gig, which is basically just doubling this, is around £8 or $8. Which is really good. And if you're going to knock it up to 128 gig, which is this one, you're looking at about £22 or £20. But I would suggest, if you can, the price of a full AAA game on the Switch is around $50, $60. If you can, get a 400 gigabyte SD card and you won't have to worry about space well, I've got a 400 gigabyte one of the other Switches, and I haven't had to worry about space at all. I definitely suggest you try, if you can, put £60, $50 aside for a memory card, a 400 gigabyte memory card, and then never worry about it again. Okay, so that's the memory card sorted, so you'll have enough room for all your games. And then next up on the list, it hit home quite hard for me because on one of my Switches I smashed the screen. So we're going to be looking at screen protectors. You have to get a screen protector. Once you've got your memory card, get yourself a screen protector, because there's nothing worse than dinking the corner and then it just scratching all the way through to the screen. Nothing worse, okay? So we're going to be looking at this one. So this is the Kiwi Home N15 tempered glass screen protector. There are different types of screen protectors. There's a matted one, so this is a matte on this one. There are tempered glass, which is a little bit thicker and a little bit tougher, and then there's the floppy one. For me, I would go for tempered glass just because it's a little bit thicker and it offers a bit more protection. And certainly this one, I'll leave a link below where you can get this one. This one costs $14. And not only that, what it comes with is, it comes with some thumbsticks. As you can see, I've got thumbsticks on there. It comes with a pair of blue and a pair of red ones. Nice. Also comes with a microfiber cloth, which is great. It comes with 2 of them. Obviously I've used one on my Switch, one of my other Switches, and this is the screen protector itself. But the best bit is this. If you own a mobile phone and you've put a screen protector on a mobile phone, or if you've ever done it with a Switch before, you'll know what a pain it is. This is brilliant. Okay, so you get this tool, you pop it over the Switch screen, then this, you just put it inside the Switch screen like that, press it down, and you're in. It's basically a fitting tool, and this comes with it. Superb. So I definitely recommend getting a screen protector, because there'd be nothing worse than smashing your screen, and I have smashed one of my screens, and I've also smashed the screen on another one, but it was the screen protector that smashed. It's worth its weight in gold. Go and have a look down the links below. Definitely get yourself a screen protector. $14, and it comes with a cloth, the installation, and some thumbsticks. Brilliant. Okay. Number 3 is more of an obvious one, and that's a case. You love a case for the Switch and the Switch Lite. I would say that's probably one of the first things anyone will be looking for when they go to get a Switch, is a case. So I've got a few to show you here. I've got some for the Switch Lite and some for the Switch, and I've kind of mixed it up in terms of kind of storage capacity. Okay, so first up, I'm going to show you this. This is the official flip case from Nintendo, and this at the moment will set you back £16 in the UK, which is a steal. If you can get this for £16, buy it straight away, because it's brilliant. I'll leave a link below where you can get it. Or it's around $32 in the US. And this is the official flip case. So it's for the Lite, and it offers great protection, and there's a magnet in there. I've done a video on this already. I'll leave a link to where all the videos are, where you can see more of a breakdown of this. But this is my go-to. If you don't want to carry anything, if you don't want to carry any cables or any games or anything like that, then this is the one for you. Stepping this up for the Switch Lite, if you want to carry a little bit more, so like some games or maybe a cable or two, then this one. This is the Power Ace Stealth case. This is the two tones. We've got the turquoise or the yellow, and your Switch Lite pops in there. Again, this is my go-to if I'm only carrying a few extra bits. For the Switch, they do a Switch version of this. This is the Mario version. So this is called the Stealth case as well. Exactly the same as this, just branded with Mario. And there are loads of styles for this. Loads and loads and loads. And again, exactly the same as the Lite version. Your Switch just pops in there, and you can carry some extra bits, and it carries some games. But if you wanted to step it up a notch and you wanted to take a little bit more, so if you've got yourself a controller or you've got some other bits, have a look at this. This is the PDP commuter case. And I got this from a supermarket in England called Asda, and this cost me £7.99. If you can find this for £7.99 Asda, go for it, get it, because it's brilliant. But it's going to be a little bit more than that. Okay, so you're looking at around probably £10–15 and around $25 in the US. Again, links below for the latest prices. And it's really good quality. So this is for someone who wants to take a little bit more. So your Switch fits up there, like that. And then you can fit some spare Joy-Cons in there. You fit your Pro controller in there. You can fit some cables in there, like that. And it all folds up really neatly. So it's a really, really nicely designed case, if I didn't have my extendable joysticks on there. So this would be a step up if you wanted to take a little bit more away with you, because then there's all sorts of pockets on it. Really good. There are loads of cases out there. It really is picking one that you want. Fortunately, I've done reviews on most of them, so if you did want to go and have a look, I'll leave a link above of where you can see the playlist of all of the cases that I have reviewed for the Nintendo Switch and the Switch Lite. Go take your pick. They're just my suggestions. They were my go-to cases for all different scenarios of not taking anything with me, taking some bits with me, and then taking a little bit more with me. So, okay. Number 4 on the list is a controller. It's great having the Switch and the Switch Lite, but you can use this in desktop mode. You can use this in desktop mode, and you can use this docked as well. So if you're playing this docked, you can take the Joy-Cons off and use the attached thing if you want to. But it's not as comfy as getting a controller. And again, there are loads of controllers out there. This is an official Pro controller, and this will set you back around £60 or $60. That's quite a lot of money. Fortunately, I've recently done a video of alternatives to this, where you can get ones for around £20, $20. Go and have a look. I'll link above there of where you can have a look at it. If you could afford it, the Pro controller is a great buy. It's really well built and it's really good quality. But there are others out there a lot cheaper, so go and have a look. And they do other things like have paddles, and have turbo buttons and macro and stuff. And the fact that it's not £60 or $60, I think, was the main thing there, because that's quite a lot of money. And if you're investing in a Switch for someone for Christmas, spending £60 or $60 on another accessory is quite a lot. So go and have a look, because there are other controllers out there. There are loads. So go and have a look. Okay, finally on the list, I think as well, another one of the essential items is headphones. Okay, so I've got two different types to show you here today. First up are these. Now, these are the PDP Level 40 headphones, and I've had these for months, and my kids use them, and they use them on their PS4s as well. So it's not just for the Switch, although it is Switch branded. I don't think you need to have the blue on there to show that it's Switch for the red and the blue. And it has the mic that mutes and the volume. It is wired, so you would either need to plug this into your Switch on the dock or in the Switch on handheld. But that's not an issue for them, because it also plugs into controllers if you're using it for Xbox, or if you're using it on your phone or your tablet or anything. Although the microphone doesn't hang off, so you'd have to walk around with that big microphone hanging off. And they're brilliant. They're super comfy. They're super good quality. I'm really pleased with these. These have held up from a good battering for the past few months. Really good set of headphones. Again, I'll link to where you can get them below. But the only downside is that it's wired. Okay, so you can go wireless if you want to. So if you wanted some wireless headphones, this is the audio stick from Skull & Co. I have done a video on this before, and it's superb. What it is, it's a Bluetooth transmitter. So this thing here plugs into the bottom of your Switch or your Switch Lite, and it makes Bluetooth. So you can connect any Bluetooth headphones to the Switch and the Switch Lite. Because if you didn't know, that the Switch and the Switch Lite do not have integrated Bluetooth. Okay, so you need to have a third-party dongle for that, and this is by far one of the best ones I've used. So all you do is you plug it in, and then you turn it on, and you connect your Bluetooth headphones to this. Any Bluetooth headphones, any Bluetooth speakers, it can connect to this. I've used it with my AirPods, and there is zero lag with it. I don't know about anything else, any other speakers or any headphones, so I haven't been able to test them because I haven't got them, but with the AirPods, zero lag. I've done a video all breaking this down. I think this is a superb accessory. This will only cost you £25 or $30, exactly the same price as the PDPs. They'll cost you £25 or $30. Okay, so that's the top 5 of essential things I need to be looking at if you're new to the Switch and the Switch Lite. First up, we looked at the memory card. You've got to get yourself a memory card because you don't want to run out of space, and there's nothing you can do. So you'll be sat on Christmas Day with no room to put any more games on other than the 4 that you've already installed. So get yourself a memory card. Next up, we looked at a screen protector. Again, essential. You don't want to be smashing a screen, your Switch and a Switch Lite. Nightmare. Then we looked at the cases. Loads of cases. Go and have a look at my playlist. Take your pick with a case, or whichever one fancies you, because there's all different types of cases. Then we looked at a controller. Again, loads of different controllers. Pro controllers, good bet, very expensive. There are lots of cheap alternatives. And then headphones. The wired version, great, or the Bluetooth version, entirely up to you. I hope this video has been useful. I hope you found something that you're going to get. Go and have a look down for the latest prices and a link to all the videos of where I've reviewed most of these products. I hope this is fun. If you found it useful, please do stick a thumbs up. Do subscribe if you're new around here. And until the next video. Bye bye.